Good morning. Welcome to the San Jorge channel. My name is Mr. Ignacio and I will be reciting the speech for this week. The speech is titled Shakespeare Overrated. William Shakespeare was a verbal contortionist. He could bend his words like a contortionist bends his frame to the letters of his name, well, in the hope that he could with a name like William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, look, some of you seem lost. Say your name was Robert Frost and you couldn't write, that would disappoint. But I guess you could always go with Bobby Frost and own an ice cream truck. He was balanced like a simile, and he could stack metaphors 5, 6 at a time and rhyme into the very last line of a soliloquy. He had sons with ships, tons of trips, none with hips, hats and tips, but I have something Shakespeare never had. Penicillin. See, back then it hadn't been invented yet. They only had quilicillin. I'm sorry, I have a bone to pick with you, William Shakespeare, so if you could only listen up here to this theater query here, and maybe act like a real artist for once, say Van Gogh, and lend me your ear. You're not a writer. You're a writer like Hulk Hogan is a street fighter. You write these dramas, you accumulate your wealth, you hold nature as to a mirror of yourself. Just because you're damaged doesn't mean we are too. What? Who? Yeah, that's right, Hamlet. The young prince whose father dies at the hand of his uncle with whom his mother lied. Sound familiar? It's the Lion King. What's next? The story of a French king on his quest to find his lost son, Nemo. Oh, and by the way, poetic talent is really easy to fake when thy sentences doth no sense make. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings of arrows of outrageous fortunes, or to bear arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, and to sleep to say that we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For thy sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. Thank you. You can read the speech on the description below.